Now, a group of young Nigerian music hopefuls are channeling their energies towards educating the citizens about the importance of participating in the forthcoming general elections of the country. These young, socially conscious musicians, despite craving the big stage to showcase their talent, are right now only focusing on singing the right notes at this crucial time.
Rehearsals are underway at the Chocolate City Music Studios in Lagos, Nigeria. The 10 young musicians experimenting with lyrics and vocal arrangements here were painstakingly selected from over 400 hopefuls who submitted songs about good governance, inclusive dialogue, and political representation.
I want the blues. Without it up in here, would that be bribe me? If them carry me go, or my victimize me. Please, I want my freedom. Tired of this boredom, cause last on my job.
Nigeria goes to the polls on February 23 in an election where politicians must woo an unprecedented number of young voters. Nigeria's population is rapidly approaching the 200 million mark. Unlike most of the continent, the majority of its people are estimated to be below the age of 35. These are the people these artists hope to reach.
We've gone through a lot of trainings, they've made us see a lot of things, and I see the difference. I see that it's important to actually always speak out. It's even whatever tool you have. And for me, it's music, and I feel like after leaving this place, it's going to be a great difference because the songs that I put out will be more conscious.
A lot of people have spoken about participation, about governance, about different things. And there's no better time to talk about it than now, you know. It's been 4 years since our last election, and a lot of things may have, been forgotten. It's easier to remember something that is, that happens closest to, the election period.
We don't want any of it anymore. Buying votes, selling votes, killing and fighting, shooting people.
CELESTE, CHIOMA, their comrades, and some of Nigeria's top entertainers will perform in a series of concerts alongside a heavy social media push that has been running for several weeks. Only those with valid voter cards can attend the live performances.
So take your place in government.
Music has routinely played an important role in Nigerian elections, with influential artists being called on to support candidates through public endorsement or composing campaign anthems. Veteran Nigerian hip-hop artist and Chocolate City Music CEO Jude M.I. Abaga says it's time to sing a different tune.
In the past, I have supported one or two candidates that I knew personally and I felt were fit for office, but right now, I think that the greater conversation is about, what young people need to see in terms of competence in office, and that's the lane I'm in right now.
Organizers say the competition has no prize money attached to it, but their primary aim is to give a platform to young musicians who focus on Nigeria's social development.
We have young people who are making socially conscious music. For good governance, for elections, for women's participation in governance, and also for the private sector integrity as well. So we engage these people to make music and train them, mentor them, give them the platform to reach out to Nigerians, speak to Nigerians, engage Nigerians, and inform Nigerians as well to ask questions and hold government accountable.
The words are so heavy to speak out loud.
Political activism and popular music are not strange bedfellows in the country. Legendary Afrobeat act Fela Anikulapo Kuti is still revered for his songs about injustice and dictatorship.
All the things we would think say you could do for this world they start when the teacher, schoolboy and schoolgirl.
Before entertainment news goes on a short break, let's take some Chinese stories.